Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Well, today is my monthly empties, and I have a basket full of empties. So, well, not quite full, but it's full enough. And you will find out which were my faves and which were total fails. And so if you're interested in hearing about these products, please do stay tuned. Okay, welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you guys are doing well. It's still the beginning of the week, so we have majority of the week still left ahead of us. And great time to be positive. Anyway, today I have, several, I guess, of used products that are empty and a couple of them not empty, but I can continue to use. And so I want to go over those products with you, and some of them you've seen before because those are my faves, and some of them were what I thought was a fave and ended up being a total fail. And so I'll share with you what those are. And you know, today I am in my comfy clothes because it is freezing outside. And I look outside and it's like really, really foggy and hazy. And it's already in the afternoon. It's not like, it usually burns off, but it didn't burn off today. So winters are coming. Yeah. And so I'm in my snugglies and I'm in my fuzzy, pants. And so, yeah, this is a great thing about working remotely. Yeah. Okay. And I just got off work. So yeah. Anyway, before we get going, let's go ahead and do a motivation. And motivation here. And you know, like I like to go like this and just land on the one I land on. Okay, and this is, I changed the background to kind of like a holiday background, so you notice that? There you go. Hopefully it is in focus for you guys, but I'll read it to you anyway. And it says, you don't need too many people to be happy. Just a few real ones who appreciate you for who you are. Oh, okay, I read that a little bit wonky, so you don't need too many people to be happy. Just a few real ones to appreciate you for who you are. God, that was kind of hard. I don't know what's going on here. Let me see. Maybe it's because I don't have my glasses on. But no, that's how it reads. And it is by Wiz Khalifa. Okay? Wiz Khalifa. How come I know that name? Is that like a rapper person? I know that name. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is true. You don't need too many people to be happy. For some reason or another, you know, there are a few of us out there, or maybe more than a few of us out there, who need to be surrounded by tons of people to be happy, and who need to feel like they have tons of friends. But, you know, that's necessarily not a good way to go. I mean, if you have a few very good friends, few very good social supporters, and those are the way to go, because you can't make everybody happy. And more people you surround yourself, with, you're going to have to try to make them happy. And that would drive me just absolutely crazy. As a matter of fact, I have very few good friends. And my best friends I've had for my almost lifelong since I've been in the United States. And even though I haven't talked to them and years or something, years go by, we don't talk. But when we talk again, it's like we talked yesterday. Matter of fact, one of my best friends that I was a roommate with and working with the military in Japan, she works for the Marine Corps and I worked for the Air Force. And she lives in Massachusetts. And I mean, we sometimes go, years without talking because she has her family and I have mine. And when we talk though, it's like, hey, how's it going? And it's like we knew each other, we talked to each other very recently. Same thing with my friend down in Georgia. So, yeah. Anyway, so it's really important that it's not the number game. It's not, it's not quantity, it's quality. So focus on that quality friendship and quality relationship instead of the quantity, okay? Alrighty, so that's that. So what do I have for you today? Where do I start? I have a very few things, but I'm going to go with some of my favorites first. And the first one here is one that I use a lot, but I do try different, I would say, brands because I'm in a search of the best. And that is Paula's Choice Vitamin C. I do love this one. I really do. But I'm always looking for something better, even though this is, good enough. And I really love this. I do believe it works. And the C15 Super Booster, and it is a vitamin C. And what it does is it brightens your skin and it helps with the free radicals, to eliminate free radicals. And I really like that. And vitamin C is something that I don't go without. It's one of those staples that I always use. And I did choose Paula's Choice because it works. I feel like my skin is nice and protected. And also I noticed the difference when I go without a good vitamin C. And one time I tried another brand vitamin C and I started noticing kind of discoloration. My face didn't look as bright. And so when I went back on this, and by the time I finished the vial, my skin was back to where it needs to be. So very good product. And I love the product. And yeah, so if you have a chance to try it out, try it out. It's not that expensive, but it's not on a very cheap side either. And there are other alternatives like I love from The Ordinary, okay? And that I haven't emptied yet, so I will talk about that when I do empty it. Okay, the next item is again a skincare product, and this is by La Roche-Posay, and it's called Tolerane Double Repair Face Moisturizer. And I got this product because I had a bad peel and I needed something to really help it, and I did some research and I came up with this one here, which is a double barrier moisturizer, and I really enjoyed this product. And actually I do like this one as equally well as I do my The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer, but the only thing is this is a little bit more pricey than the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid, and they have the same volume, but they do work similar, and this one works really good. And the reason why I didn't use The Ordinary is because I was out and they were out of stock, and so I'm like, what am I gonna do now? And so I had to go to Ulta and find an alternative, and I found this, and I did a little research on it, and it really is good, and I do love it. And if you're looking for a really good barrier moisturizer, where if you feel like you're losing a lot of water and you're dehydrated, your skin is dehydrated during the day, moisturize it really well post putting on whatever your serums may be, and try this. I really do like this. But yeah, I do like the Ordinary product a little better. Like I said, it is a less pricey. And so, yeah. So here it is. Okay, and next, speak of the devil. Here it is. The Ordinary, let's see. Can't see. Natural moisturizing factors with hyaluronic acid surface hydration formula. And this is the one that I was out of at the time. And I actually did get it again, and I did use it all up. And I actually been holding, I didn't use it at the same time. I've had this one going for a while actually, and I hadn't shown it to you. And by the time I did this video, I went through this as well. As you can tell, I use a lot of moisturizer, and I moisturize my skin multiple times a day. I don't just do it in the morning and that's it, because I do wash my face throughout the day with water, and because it's required of me before I pray. And so I always make sure I slap back on a moisturizer, and if I'm gonna be outside or anything, I'll also put on sunscreen on top of that. Or even if I'm gonna be inside and it's I'm around the window, then and it's daytime. If it's nighttime, no, I don't put on the sunscreen on top. But this is actually my favorite, and I just feel like this is such a good barrier protection, and it has hyaluronic acid built into it. And so I really love it, because you can actually overdo hyaluronic acid, and if you do, your skin will actually do the opposite and become dry, because it needs fluid or moisture in your skin to hold on to it, to attach to it. Okay, so but this is actually my favorite, but this is a very good alternative. Okay, and next, hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I was getting texts back and forth because I'm trying to talk my coworker into coming over to staying while we're in Hawaii in January. So yeah, that was kind of important that I caught her. So anyway, I'm sorry about that. The next product is by Paula's Choice, and I really like this I really like this product. And it's Omega Complex Cleansing Balm. And there it is. And it is a balm, just like the Zero Balm. And I actually got this because there was a special on it. And I really like it. But the thing is, it is a little more pricey than Zero. And they do the same thing, I think. But this one has Omega Complex in it. And it does say it melts away makeup, sunscreen and impurities, and rinses cleanly for soft, hydrated skin. And I think that's pretty much what Zero does as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and try the Zero. You remember I bought 2 big ones, and I'm going to kind of compare because I did use this one for this lasted me about 2 months. And so I'll go ahead and use the other one and see just as long and see at the end, do I get the same feel? Do I get the same, you know, results, okay? And then I'll give you an update on that when I get that emptied. So next, what I want to tell you about is not my favorite, and I'm so surprised to say this about this brand, okay guys? Because I bought it thinking, oh, I'm gonna love it because I love everything else by it. But to be honest, I did find a product by The Ordinary that I don't like, and I didn't even finish it, not even half. It's almost half. But it just wasn't for me. And it is The Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer. And it's enhancing lightweight surface, smoother, and primer. And this is something you put on underneath your foundation, right? And here it is. It comes like this. And I was thinking, I was so excited about it. And I really wanted to love it. But I don't know if it's because of dimethicone in it. And it's like, it's weird. I mean, look at it, and I don't know if you can see that. And it does go on really nice though. It feels really nice, see? But it just, I don't know, it's not sticky. It goes on like, I guess like oil, but it's not sticky, but it's just, it didn't hold my makeup in place. It caused slippage. And so I really didn't like it. And also another thing it did was it had my other cream products pill. And I don't like that. And you know, I mean, I don't like to put anything on my face that pills because it looks like my skin is falling off. And this actually did that. And I don't get it. I don't know if it's the formula that I'm using of the kind of makeup and the creams that I'm using with it, but it did not work out for me. And as you can see from the bottle, there you go, how much I have. It's a little more than a half, I think, but since I can't use it, like I said, I tried a half a bottle. I tried it with different foundations. I did not try with different skincare, because my skincare, it is what it is. Whatever primer I put on top of it has to work with my skincare. And I use Ordinary skincare, so what the heck is going on? So yeah, not my fave. This was a definite fail. And so yeah, it is what it is. I love Ordinary, and I hate saying anything negative about it, but to be honest, yeah, that was a fail for me. Yeah. Okay, another fail. Now that we're on a roll of fails, I do have still a couple of faves, but let's go to fails, okay? And I received this in one of my boxes, and this is called Ice, and it is a cream hydrant or cream hydrator, and it's by Sunday Riley, and here it is. And you know, I like her vitamin C's, and which is fine, but I did use like most of it, or I mean a lot of it. As you can see, I did give it a fair try, but it irritated the heck out of my skin. It left it like really red, and it didn't happen the first day, and it was like after a couple of days, and I'm like, what is going on with my skin? It was like, looked chafed, and I couldn't understand why. And so what I did was, you know, I continued to use it. My skin was still like chafing. I said, could it be this? And I wasn't really sure, but I didn't use anything else that's, you know, new. So this was the only thing that it could have been. So I said, well, let me just stop using it and see. And then I put it aside because I don't want to throw it out if it was good and I just, you know, it was just me and something else. And so I stopped using it, and within a day and a half, 2 days, it was clearing up. And so, yeah. And then I said, well, maybe it's just something else. And of course, me, I'm stubborn. I'm one of those scientific people that's got to analyze the heck out of everything. And I put it on again, and immediately it started to, I mean, that day in the afternoon, it started to do the same thing. I knew then that that this was the problem. So, I mean, it seems like a lot of people like it, but, you know, this was a fail for me. It didn't do well. And I'm glad it's a small beauty thing. Otherwise, I would have felt bad that, you know, if it was a big jar or something. But, you know, I've read reviews on it. People love it, but I tried it and it just did not work for me. It irritated my skin really bad, okay? So that's that. Ooh, boop, boop. That's a train. Okay, and then let's go with another fail. Is this here, and I'm always looking for mascara that is really, that could replace my MAC mascara, waterproof, okay? And I wanted to find one that is affordable, and so I read some reviews on this one, and it is by CoverGirl. It's a drugstore brand, and I said, yeah, let me give it a try, okay? And then so it is called the Super Sizer Big Curl Waterproof Mascara, and it comes like this, you see? And then, you know how I like my little wand, right, with the list brush? But look at this thing. It's you know, it's got a nice brush, or, you know, applicator. Jeez, applicator. It's the same as the one on a MAC, except for this one is just curved, is all. This one is curved. But this one is not waterproof, I'm telling you. I mean, it wasn't for me. And the first time I, you know, splashed my face with water, it left a raccoon's eye. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be waterproof. What the heck? And so I thought maybe it was because of the lotion I had underneath, or the eye cream. And so next time I use this, I didn't use any eye cream, just to make sure, because that is oil-based and it will rub off if that's the case, right? And so I didn't use anything like that. And again, same thing. I got raccoon eyes. I'm like... So this is, I used it twice, and I mean, it's practically new, but because I don't use non-waterproof mascara, I'm not going to hold on to it. And yeah, this was a fail for me, guys. And I read really good things about it. I do like the wand. I do love the wand. The wand works really well, and I like it. But the content inside, the product inside does not do what I needed to do, which is be waterproof, like it says. Yeah, didn't work. Okay, now let's go to the faves. Yeah, here we go. This is the one that I love. My MAC. You guys know I say such great things about it. It's because it's a great product. I'm telling you, if you're looking for a waterproof mascara that has a beautiful wand, separates your eyelashes, and that just is waterproof. It really is waterproof. And I've actually been in the ocean with this, and it does not come off. And so, yeah, and the wand, I love the wand. And like the other one, the CoverGirl I just showed you, it's the same type of like a bristly little wand. It just doesn't have a curve to it. But I really do appreciate this mascara. And I don't know what I'll ever do if they ever stop making it. Because I do like their other one, the double, you know how they have the double wand where one is for volume and one is for separation. But the formula on the inside, I think, is the same. It's just a wand. It's just the wand doesn't work, and it just clumps, where this one doesn't. And by the way, guys, this one here does come in a regular non-waterproof formula. And if I were able to, if I were ever to go to a non-waterproof formula, I would go ahead and get this one, because I do love it, and it's such a great product. Yeah, so it is a fave. I didn't have to tell you guys that. All I had to do is hold this up, and you guys be, yep, we know. So, but just in case. Okay, my next fave, and we're getting into, no, let's just go ahead and stay with the face care, then I'll do hair care last. And my next fave, and I know this is another product that you guys, I mean, you're probably tired of me saying this, okay? It is the best sunscreen in the whole wide world, okay? And I've tried almost all of them. And matter of fact, I know I owe you guys the sunscreen review, and I will do it. It's still down there. I do have it. And I may do it right before summer, so that way you guys will have a fresh review to know what to buy and what not to buy during the summer. So I may do that. But yeah, it's just that I'm researching everything and the chemical things, and, you know, I'm making sure that there's no reports of reactions and stuff before I recommend things to you. So that takes a little time, and I've not consistently been doing that because I've been pretty busy. Yeah, so anyway, Paula's Choice. Yet, I have an empty one every time, right? Every one of my faves and fails video, I have one of these. It's because I use it. I still have one that's going right now, and it's like quarter of it is gone, right? And so this is a Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid with a broad spectrum SPF of 50, and it does have antioxidants and soothing plant extracts in here. And what it says it'll do is it's a water-light fluid, minimizes the appearance of pores, and that is true, and helps prevent UV damage and signs of aging. So I really do love this product. And the main thing on this is that it does not irritate my eyes no matter how close I get it to my eyes. And I really get in there like this and really get in there. It does not burn my eyes like a lot of the other, majority of the other products do. And the surprising thing is this is a chemical sunscreen, and chemical sunscreens have the tendency to burn, and this does not. And take my word for it, doesn't. I have sensitive eyes, I do. And so yeah, and if you're looking for something, a very good SPF, and this is SPF 50, and you don't want something with a tint like a mineral cast, then try this. I can't speak highly enough about this. So yeah, definitely one of my faves. Okay, my next one here is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and you guys know this, and this is one that I use often. If I'm not using this one, I'm using the Pomade depending on what I'm going to be doing, because this one is very nice to hold your eyelashes in place. It's very waxy, and it is somewhat waterproof, but I do prefer the Pomade if I am going to be splashing my face a lot with water, because that one's a little bit more waterproof, although this is pretty water resistant. And I do love this product, and I do use it. It's easy to use. They do come in different forms. They do have a little bit chunkier, blockier ones for those of you who have a lot of eyebrows, and also these little fine ones. Like, I like these. Okay, and they are double-ended, and the other side has a little spoolie on it. Unfortunately, I broke it off so I can use it for something, and since I'm going to recycle it anyway, so I'm recycling the spoolie, but it comes on this side, okay? Alrighty, and now the last two products. One is a favorite, and one is a fail. Yeah, and they're hair products. First, my favorite. And this is dry shampoo, and I've been using a lot of dry shampoo recently. Only once a week though, okay? But I've been using them, whereas in the past I really didn't, because I couldn't find a good one, and good enough one that I could say, oh wow, this is nice, this works. But I did, and this is by Authentic Beauty Concept, and it's authentic, real, and honest, and purpose-driven. What we leave out is just as important as what we put in. Performance-driven vegan formula free from microplastics, mineral oil, and parabens and silicones. And this is what they call a texture shampoo or a dry shampoo. Here it is. Here's a sample one, but I do have a big can that's going right now that I'm using, and I do love this. And if you guys use dry shampoo, give this a try, and it doesn't leave that terrible white cast, even though it wouldn't matter, I have gray hair, but I mean, it doesn't have to cast, and the powder, the overly powdered type of thing. And so as you can see by the nozzle here, you don't see any powder residue, and if there was powder residue, it would show here on the nozzle. Okay, but highly recommend this. And like I said, I do have this going right now, and this is something that I will repurchase in the future. Okay, and now the last item, and a fail, and I think I showed you this in one of my other videos, because I was talking about a product, and I wanted to share this with you. But in case you didn't see it, the big fail is this is quite expensive comparatively to other brands, especially like this brand, is by Drybar. And it is a dry shampoo, and it is Coconut Colada Dry Shampoo by Drybar. Okay, and here it is. And like I said, I recently talked to you about it, and the problem with this is that it works. I'm not gonna lie, it works. It does work. However, unless you have blonde hair, it's not gonna work for you. Why? Because let me show you what the residue is. You see that? That's a color of foundation. It looks just like foundation, guys. And when you spray it on your head, if you have like dark hair, you're gonna get this like you rubbed foundation all over your roots. And believe me, I have gray hair, and when I put this... Okay, I just ran out of time here. It cut me off at 20 minutes, so sorry about that. As I was saying, because I have gray hair. When I sprayed this in my head, I was just like not happy because I'm like, oh my God, is it gonna stain my hair now? Because I'm very proud of my silver because my hair is actually white and not, you know, like dark spots or anything, only in the back. And so when I saw that, my hair is like kind of like foundation in there. I was like, oh no, I hope this comes off. Yeah. And it doesn't say anything about that. The color, it's for, you know, blondes or whatever. But if you have blonde hair, this will be perfect. That'll even take care of your roots, you know, the colors if you're trying to keep your roots up. And let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and spray this for you, but I'm going to spray it down here so that way I have my fan going. I don't want it to blow all over the place. So let me just spray it and show you. Okay. You saw the right? Here you go. You see? This is exactly what's going to end up on your head. And believe me, like I said, I have gray hair and I was just so not happy. And so, because now I have to go and wash my hair, kind of, you know, defeated the purpose of me using a dry shampoo at the moment because it looked like I put foundation in my, you know, in my roots. So yeah, but unfortunately, this does work. It's just not working for me because of the color of my hair. Or if you have dark hair, it's not going to work for you either. So total fail. Unfortunately, I still have majority of the can in here, but I can't use it. So into the recycle it goes. So, but they should. Dry bar should say optimal for blonde hair. Do not use on gray hair. Do not use on dark hair. It doesn't say any of that. What the heck? I should return it to them. But anyway, I won't. Yeah, that's that, my beautiful wildflowers. All in a nutshell, except for it wasn't, it's a huge nutshell, huh? So anyway, so as far as my faves, you heard them. Fails, The Ordinary product here, the primer. Dry bar, dry shampoo. Sunday Riley CEO moisturizing cream. And one last thing is a CoverGirl mascara, waterproof mascara that's not waterproof. Okay, the rest of it were my favorites. So not too bad. I had only 4 fails amongst this whole bunch, right? So yeah, let me know if you've ever used any of these products and what do you think about it? And do you like it? Does it work for you? And you know, I'm interested because just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it may not work for you. And remember, I'm telling you what I've gone through, okay? And if it works for you, that's great. Keep using it. But, you know, in case, yeah, like in this case, you know you got dark hair, don't do it because it's not going to work for you either, okay? Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you enjoyed it. And if I added any value, please do hit like. And if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe using the subscribe button below and ringing a bell and selecting all so you know every time I upload a brand new video. Alrighty, my beautiful wildflowers, I want you to have a good day, a good night, a good week, or good weekend. Doesn't matter when you're watching this, but what does matter though, in the field of roses, be a wildflower and never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. All right, guys, I was interrupted like 20 million times. I can't believe it. It's like, all right, I just need quiet. You hear my computer in the background, ding, dong, my phone, doom, doom. And my friend is texting me like, you know, in the middle of a video, and I don't blame her because it's me being bad because I texted her before I started the video, but I didn't think she'd respond to me so fast. So anyway, yeah. It's been a crazy day today, and I'm recording this on a Monday afternoon. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good week. And by the way, the camera that I got, the surveillance camera, it's working really good. It gives me a ding every time somebody walks in front of it. And we caught a cute little cat last night walking across, ding! And I'm like, oh, there's a cat. And that thing is just really good. And so I'm hoping that it does prevent theft Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If it doesn't, then that's okay. We'll have them on camera, right? And I'm going to publicly shame them. Maybe. Alrighty, so thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.